Hey Astros fans, welcome to today's edition of Extra Innings, the Astros Fans UK next day recap on Astros ball games. Game 148, Astros 11, Braves 3. Let's get right into the main talking points from a crushing offensive awakening in a win to start the series in Atlanta with 3 up, 3 down. 3 up, leading off, Zach Cole. It was an astonishing, mesmerizing and historic MLB debut for Bat King Cole, becoming just the 32nd player ever to hit their first pitch faced in the major leagues for a home run. And when I say hit, I mean actually crushed, as Cole obliterated that pitch in the third, 423 feet over right with an exit velocity of 114.3 miles an hour for a 2-run shot to give us the lead. Cole's evening started with a nice jumping catch at the wall and left, and it was absolutely a sign of things to come, with Cole adding to that blast with further RBI hits in the 4th and 5th innings, as with 4 RBIs, Zach broke the record for runs batted in on debut by an Astro that had stood since the 1960s. An unbelievable performance, and what a shot in the arm for our offense. Up second, Jayden Murray. With Luis Garcia's sad injury reoccurrence, the onus was on us to find a way to get through this as a bullpen game, and newcomer Murray in his first MLB start delivered a superb 3-inning, 1-hit outing to get us right into the ballgame. Murray looks like one to watch. Up third, Jose Altuve. What with history being made elsewhere, the under-the-radar headline was the little boss blasting back into form. Altuve picked up a leadoff base hit in the 4th to lift his malaise before lasering a 414-foot homer over left in the 6th for his 25th long ball of the season. Altuve is one of the streakiest players in baseball history. If this has flipped the switch inside him, buckle up. Let's break the rules. Up 4th, Jake Myers. It was a great game for Jake as well, with an RBI hit in the 4th to make it 3-0 and another RBI on our huge 6-run 5th to make it 7-0. Myers would also draw a walk, and it really is good to have him back as a fixture in the lineup. Up 5th, Christian Walker. The offensive resurgence also featured a 3-hit game from Walker, with him reaping the rewards for his endeavours on a 2 RBI bloop hit to shallow centre field in the 5th that made it 6-0 and really killed the game as a contest. Up 6th, AJ Blueball. Only the 1 inning this time from AJB, but with a scoreless 1-hit 4th, Blueball kept up his positive momentum. Up 7th, Mauricio Dubon. M-Dub joined the bat party in the 5th with a 2 RBI hit of his own, which made it 10-0 as we began to put a good old-fashioned beatdown on the Braves. Up 8th, Nick Hernandez. He may be limited to the quite specific role of only to be used in a blowout, but he did it well here in a hitless 5th inning. Up 9th, Colton Gordon. He may have given up 3 runs as the game wore on, but in pitching 4 innings to finish the game off, technically earning a first career MLB save in the process, Gordon gave our higher leverage bullpen arms a huge help with a full night off. 3 down, absolutely nothing. A couple of extra points to finish on. Cathartic awakening. After the misery of the last week, this was exactly the offensive eruption that we so badly needed. When our bats click, everything else falls into place. Despite the recently mounting evidence to the contrary, I refuse to believe this is a bad offense when they approach at-bats in the most intelligent way as a unit like this. And the real test comes next. We did it once versus the Rangers last week before regressing again. The key thing now is that we build on this offensive display and put together the kind of run that can define our entire season. With the win, we improved to 80 and 68 and remain in a tie with the Seattle Mariners at the top of the AL West. That's it for today's Extra Innings. The next day recap. Let me know your takes on the win in the comments. Make sure you're following at AstrosFansUK on all platforms, and I'll catch you tomorrow for the next edition of Extra Innings. Go Stros!